Oh, hello, welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Joe Remblance. It is a Thursday, isn't it? I know we're all struggling at the moment to work out. I think most of you, the only reason I know what day it is by what show we're bringing you here on Crafters TV, and it's Thursday. It means Cartload, our fast and furious sales show where it's all about today is all about you getting things before they sell out, if I'm totally honest with you. And this is just the preview. This is the soupçon, the amuse-bouche for the later full 2-hour show, which will be coming up this evening at 4 p.m. here in the UK. However, there's going to be so many things I know that you're only going to get a chance to get your hands on in this earlier show. I'm going to dive in and show you some things in just a second that I know are going to sell out, well, almost immediately. But before I do, I'm not here alone. No. I've got the lovely, the adorable, the inimitable, is that a word? Debby Robinson's here. How are you, Debbie?
I'll take it, Joe. I'll take it. I'll take whatever glory and praise you give me. Thank you very much. And I am so excited to be with you guys this morning or afternoon, wherever you are living in the world. We have got some fabulous little previews, little sneaky peeks, because obviously our Sarah's coming up later today, but we're going to be the warm-up act, aren't we, Joe, on bringing you these fabulous deals. I've got a couple of my personal favourites in front of me that I am dying to show you, because honestly, there's just so much on this show that I could say is my favourite, but these two that I have in front of me actually is.
Well, we'll get to those in just a minute, because talking of two things that are your favourites, there are two big things, like shut the front door, shut the back door, ride the dog up the road naked and kiss the milkman kind of big is what we're talking about today. So, special offer, it's starting right here, right now on this Cartload show. It's going to run until the end of the weekend. Here's all the details. 10% off every order over £30, $30 or €30 across everything, not just on Crafters TV, across everything on our website as well. You can use it in conjunction with your Club Inspired discount as well. So what you need to do is make sure your spend is over 30 once your Club Inspired discount has come off, and then we'll add the P&P after that as well. But of course, if that's still over $100, then you'll get free shipping and handling in the UK. For £20 gets you free postage and packaging here in the UK as well. When we do these kind of like across everything deals, it's really a great chance. Maybe you've been thinking about a foil press. We had a great deal on yesterday with 200 extra boner points. Maybe you've been thinking about one of our Gemini machines. Maybe you've been thinking about a sewing machine. When we do the extra discounts, really is your chance to grab maybe some of those things that have been sat on your wish list for a little while. Now, not only that, nearly everything in this show, apart from two bits, is a buy this stuff, get this stuff free. You buy one, you get one free. What do you do, Debbie? You buy one.
I said you get one free.
Absolutely, you do. But more than that, it's all about buying lots of things and getting lots of things free. Right, let's dive right in. The mystery bag. It is so much in this bag. £30, $30 gets you £100. £30, $40 gets you £130 pounds worth, or $130 of stuff. It's a third of the stock I'm hearing already is gone, and it is super busy already. I'm going to be quick with it because I know it's going to go. In here, we've got things like, it's going to sell out in the first hour, we think. Now, you've got stamping card, we've got Centura Pearl in here, you've got embossing folders, there's dies in here, we've got a pen in here as well. I've not seen this as an artist marker from Pebeo in here as well. You've got stamps and dies, you've got sheener items, even some aqua tints in here as well. There is so much stuff. I always say, I think the calculator must be broken over at the warehouse, because if that is only £130 worth or dollars worth of product, then I don't know. It's just not. It's already in baskets. I can see you're already checking out. And over a third has gone. Right, also whilst we're here, something else. This was a deal we did recently. We brought it back because it was so incredibly busy. It is our Floral Delights paper pad that you can see here. You've got 54 pages in here. It's 8 by 8. It's great because you've got some corners, you've got some borders, you've got some flourishes. If you love to fussy cut, then this is absolutely going to be the paper pad for you. £8 if you're in the UK, $12.91 if you are in the US. Right, I've picked out a couple of my favourite bits, Debbie. Do you fancy sharing me a couple of your favourites?
Oh, absolutely, Joe. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I love embossing folders. Not just any old embossing folders, 3D embossing folders, anything that can turn a bit of cardstock or paper into something wow and spectacular. And this really are. Now, I can't believe this deal, Joe. little bit flabbergasted.
You buy
but
two.
Exactly. Is this a new saying, Joe?
Yeah,
you buy
it is.
two. I say you get two
You
free.
get 2 free.
Now these are fabulous. These are our A6 in size and they've got the most gorgeous designs. I'm going to share with you what you actually get. And this is the dots and squares. Look at this beautiful folder. This is a 3D folder, extra sculpture, extra dimension. And by that, look how fabulous that looks with our inks. It just looks incredible. Inks and the gilding wax are on that one. Now then, my absolute favourite is the geometric, and let me get this right, decor. Said it very posh. Notice me a bit posh there, Joe. But look again, taking it in with your inks. And I mean, look at this card. Look how fabulous that is. And again, highlighting just in places, whether it be with your inks, whether it be with your spectrums, whether it be just on plain old, and I say plain old, but plain old cardstock is going to look absolutely fabulous. Now then, you think about this, that is what you're paying for. But these, can I just say these, are what you're getting for free. Now let's have a look at this, the honeycomb. Oh, I just adore the honeycomb embossing folder. It looks stunning and can be used in so many different ways. Now this one, nice and simple, Joe, bit of gilding wax. We all know, all of us up here love our gilding wax, Sarah included, but just look at this. So that's free, but that's not it. I'm giving you, Joe, I'm giving you. Boss ain't listening, is she? We are giving you another one for free. And look at this. This is the, and I have to look at this because I can, isometric, is that the right word, Joe? Isometric cube, but it's really stunning. And when you literally pop that onto some gold mirror card, look at that effect, look at that. It just looks, it looks astounding. It really does. Now I can't believe today that you're getting all of those for, is it £3 a folder or less than £3 a folder?
£3 a folder.
You see, that for me is a real star buy, and I love embossing folders. Stay tuned because we're going to show you a few little techniques. A little, what is it? Soupçon?
Soupçon. A mousse bouche.
A mouche. I love that one. A mouche bouche.
Saucisson.
A mouche bouche. Now, getting my serious head on. When I saw the deal on this one today, mouth, jaw dropped to the floor. I cannot believe this is what we're going to be giving you for less, well, for the price of one. So, my absolute favourite, I love our Crafters Inspiration magazines because they are jam-packed full of inspiration. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It is over 70 projects in here. Now, the exciting thing about this one, in fact, shall I just quickly go through them, Joe? Should we do that in a bit?
Yeah, what, you get more?
What you're getting, because you don't just get in a magazine. Can I just say you're not getting a magazine?
Well, hang on, you're not just getting, well, hang on, I thought £9.99 is what you pay for Crafters Inspiration.
That's what you pay for Crafters Inspiration.
Right.
However, inside this is a beautiful kit of a gorgeous die, which is our Peony Frame, a lovely introduction into our outline dies, and lovely introduction into Annabelle Spenceley stamps. So we'll give you stamps, and then the most gorgeous embossing folder, the herringbone embossing folder. However, there is also, and I'll go through this later on in the show, but we have got a set of papers in there, and I say good quality papers in there, with kits, with these like toppers in there for superheroes, your dads, your fellas in your life. However, the most exciting thing about this magazine is, and can I just say this is a first for us at Crafters Companion, we are allowing you to have a digital download with over 1,000 elements. Just let's get that into perspective. 1,000 elements in there that you digi-download or digi-download. You digi-download onto your computer and you have got them forever. And there are papers in there, there are toppers in there, there are 7 collections in there. It is absolutely fabulous, from crafty fun to things about your dads and your fellas in your life. They're called the superheroes. It's absolutely fabulous. I'll show you more in detail later. However, this is the bit that my jaw fell to the floor, literally. We're not just giving you that. Can I just tell you what else we're giving you? Not one, but two.
Hang on.
Two magazines.
So you buy one.
So you're buying the latest edition. We all know you love to
one.
craft. We all know everyone loves to craft, Joe. But you buy one, you get
2 free.
Absolutely, 2 free. 2 free. These are worth £9.99 each. So you're talking £20 worth of fabulous magazines that are inspiring. And then look, do you know something that I've always keep saying, and I know Bernie and Lizzie won't mind me saying, because I keep saying they're going to teach me to sew this year. It's a God-given right, you know, I'm going to be doing it, and I know there's lots more people wanting to do it. So this is the great way to get started into something to do with sewing. It's going to inspire you. It's going to get you started into it. And if it's not for you, what about great gifts to give to someone in your life that you do know loves a bit of sewing? It's a fabulous, fabulous offer. It's super exciting, Joe. Joe, are you ready to share what else we're giving you today?
Oh, absolutely. I can hear it's already busy. Basket's already checking out that mystery bag. You know, I said it was going to go in the first hour. I'm not sure it's going to last the first hour. Half the stock of the mystery bag now sold out. Oh, I should put that. Did you see how I delicately placed that back down there? Now, if you want to get involved, you want to join the conversation, it's so easy to do that with us here at Crafters TV. Pop yourself over to Facebook, search for Crafters TV, and then get into the live stream there. And that's where I'm monitoring all the conversations. It was a birthday today. I need to give a birthday shout out. Janice says, it's my birthday today. I was thinking of treating myself to the mystery bag. Is it different to the one in the UK warehouse sale, please? It is a totally different mystery bag. The UK warehouse one's completely sold out and gone. This is a different bag. If it's... Oh gosh, I didn't think we'd already be in that situation. But if the mystery bag, we're already at that point where with the mystery bag, if it's in your basket, you need to think about checking it out. If it's in your basket at the moment, you don't want it, what do you put it in your basket for? I'm joking. If it is in your basket and you're undecided, take it out because someone else will want it. I'm hearing that we're at a situation with the bag where we're getting to that point where more people have got it in their basket than we actually have stock available to check out. So we don't have enough for everyone. Oh, the next update on that will actually be limited stock in a minute. That is how quickly the stock is going there. Right, I need to move on and give you an update on something else. Now, our Pigment Ink Pads. These are so incredibly popular whenever we bring them to you. And what we've done is we've given you a white Pigment Ink Pad, which is this one here. So if you want to do things like your embossing techniques, you can do that with all your different coloured embossing powders over the top. You've also got a green Topaz in here, and you've got a pink tulip as well. So you're going to get all three of those. These are free of charge. When was the last time you saw the option to get 3 ink pads, pigment ink pads, our Harmony pigment ink pads, totally free of charge? Just doesn't happen, does it? Because what you're paying for are the 2 embossing folders, and these are not just embossing folders. Oh no, these are cut and emboss folders. So they are our amazing 3D embossing folders. They have that die I should say, embedded within them. So it means that it cuts that gorgeous frame and it embosses it at the same time. You're not just getting one, no, you're getting 2. You've also got the Normandy coming in with this as well. These are going to be exceptionally busy today. $25.98 if you're in the UK, $33.90 as well. So let's think, if you were in the US today, oh, you'd pay like $30.10, I think, because you're going to get that extra 10% off when you spend over $30, which is fantastic. And honestly, call me Carol today. I'm going for it with the maths. Maybe I'd be the younger one, would I? What's her name? Rachel Rogers. Is that her name? Or I made that up? Rachel Riley. Close enough. Close but no cigar. Right, very busy on those already. Something else that I think I'm going to put my neck on the line and say this is my pick of the show, because our Spectrum Noir sparkle markers, or sparkle pens I should say, they're with those lovely brush nibs on there. They are half price today. So what it is you're going to get our beautiful sparkle ink, but in a pen. It's a proprietary formula to us here at Crafters Companion as well. So in here what you're getting is you're getting these lovely 3 colours. So you've got the aquamarine, the amethyst, and the pink garnet as well. Now the great thing is, when you buy the metallics, you also get the sparkle, the clear sparkle overlay, completely free of charge as well. Now this is great, because what this means is it allows you to make anything sparkly. Oh yeah. Absolutely anything, because this is basically the sparkle element of our ink, and then you can just put that clear overlay over anything you want. You buy one, you get one free, which is fantastic. You don't need to worry about adding 2 to your basket. You just pop that in, and we'll send you both of these. Remember, spend over £30 or $30, you get an extra 10% off after your discount. Right, Debbie's got something else that she wants to share with us. What do you want to show us next, Debbie? I hear you love this one.
I do, and I have already touched on it, Joe. I absolutely love embossing folders. They are so underrated. but they can do so much in the terms of making crafting really simple, really effective, really that sculpture, that dimension that you get when you use them on cardstock, and bring to life when you're using your inks, when you're using your sparkles. Joe's just shown you those beautiful Spectrum Noir sparkle pens, but think of all the other things. Gilding wax, if you own Gilding Wax, and if you don't worry, because we've got a great deal on the Gilding Wax as well today. So just check that website out, check everything that's on there, and you'll be able to see everything. Because let me just show you the kind of things that you can do. Now, I've got a lovely, I've got a lovely danker here, a lovely German one. A danker means thank you. It does mean thank you, doesn't it, danker? Have I got that right?
Yeah, no,
thanks.
It really does.
Oh, that's okay.
You've not sworn, don't worry.
Just to make sure. But look how beautiful it looks with the black gilding, with the black cardstock and the gilding wax on the top of it. Keeping it really simplistic. Look how beautiful that looks with craft card and using one of our water reactive ink pads to really make that pop. Now then, moving on to one of my favourites is that gorgeous geometric. I just think this is absolutely, not geometric, sorry, get it right. Isometric Cube. Look how beautiful and dazzling that actually looks when you catch that. It almost looks like one of those sparkly disco balls, Joe. It looks incredible, but lots of different ways that you're going to be able to use it, and I'm just going to show you a few different ways. This is what I'm talking about when it take it into your crafting and keeping it really simple if you want to. I think this is stunning. Let me get it the right way around, Debbie, right way around. But look how beautiful. This is the dots and squares using the sparkles. It looks beautiful. You can see that gorgeous sparkle, and then using inks and that triptych. Do you remember the triptych version where you can use 3? I don't know what they call this one, Joe, but look, where you just take it back a little bit and take it into little strips, different coloured cardstock, but look how fabulous that looks. Now, we've also got coming up on the show an amazing bundle on some sentiments. And when I say amazing, I can't wait for Joe to show you what you're actually getting with that sentiment collection in stamps. And that's exactly what you can do with these. Grab yourself some of these beautiful embossing folders. Grab yourself some of those sentiment stamps, and you are good to go. And you can batch make to your heart's content. You can get the kids involved. It's going to be so easy to use. Now, that's just a few of them. And what I thought I'd do before I start demonstrating, are you waving at me, Joe?
Yeah, I just need to let you know.
I can see you waving at me.
The embossing folders at £11.98, $19.90 is the cost of that one there. I need to let you know as well, it's gone.
Oh no!
Congratulations if you got it. Totally sold out and gone, that goodie bag. I told you, didn't I? It was not going to last long. And that is going to be the theme for this Cartload show. There are going to be so many more items that are not going to make it to this evening's show. So if you see it and you want it, then you need to grab it and get it in your basket. Right, Debbie's got something else she wants to share with you even more in this Cartload.
I have, and before I get started with the 3D embossing folders, I've had a little birdie in my ear telling me that there's another one that is flying, and I'm not surprised. I cannot believe that this is this collection. Already, and Joe, this is just the warm-up act. We're supposed to be here for Sarah tonight with all this. However, look at this beautiful, Joe, I can't get my words out. My butterfly easel. The butterfly easel is a fantastic concept. It is absolutely fabulous. So you are paying for the butterfly easel, but what we are giving you in this collection, so basically these are the free ones. And what do you need when you've got a beautiful butterfly easel? You need a beautiful butterfly garden paper pad. Now, this is a 6x6 paper pad that's got the most gorgeous colour tone running all the way through this. Look at these beautiful, and they are gorgeous. Everybody needs a paper pad in their life. Why not having that with your beautiful butterfly easel? But we're not done there, because to create everything that you need to create with them, with the die, with the pad, we're even giving you a lovely little happy birthday sentiment in there, a metal die, so that this is a beautiful kit, all sorted to good to go. I can't believe how fast these are flying. So literally, if that's something you love, I had got a demo plan with that. Not sure I'm going to get to there. However, these are the kind of things that you're going to be able to make, and I'll just do a quick little flick so you can see that gorgeous card there. Look how beautiful that is. Craft card, some of that backing paper in the background, bit of gilding wax, and look how stunning that looks. That's the kind of thing that die is going to enable you to do. Make an easel card with ease. No use of any scoreboards, no use of any cutting tools, guillotines, or anything like that, because everything's done with the die set. everything there that you see, you're going to be able to make with that kit. Right, Joe? Whoof, whoof. I can't believe how busy this all is this morning.
Very, very busy start to the show. Was it a third of that, did I just hear? Am I making it up? It's a quarter. Yeah. All right, gosh, I thought I was going to have a sit down then. I was getting a bit carried away with myself. Now, I just want to show you a couple of other bits. Really super busy at the moment. This is a Spectrum Noir Finesse Ink Pad Essential collection. And our Finesse, fantastic for doing all of your other colouring techniques with. So you get 3 of the waterproof, 3 of the alcohol proof. Means it's going to be able to stamp out and then colour with all of our colouring mediums, which is fantastic. £25, $36 gets you those. Remember, over £30 or $30, you're going to get an extra 10% off of absolutely everything. Not just here on Crafters TV, but across our whole site. Right, the storage trays are what we have next. Now, a fantastic deal on these. I don't know how we're still managing to do this, because you're going to get, this is 6 trays here that I've got. You're going to get 2 sets of this. You buy one, you get one free. What do you do, Debbie? You buy one.
I said you get one free.
Absolutely you do. $16.99 gets you 2 sets. So you're going to be able to store 36 ink pad trays in here. Now they store on top of each other like this. You can actually clip them together side by side. You can have them vertical. You can concertina them back. They're amazing. Not only do they fit our Harmony ink pads as well, because you've got that little groove on there, it means your square ink pads as well. So things like your distress ink pads will sit in here beautifully if you need them to as well. $16.99 or $24.95. It's a half price deal on those. Right. Oh, I need to show you the, no, I was so excited about doing these. The aqua markers with the storage tray and the watercolour cardstock. It's totally sold out and gone. 49. Well, I'm not even going to give you the price. What's the point? Because I am just teasing you. Now, very, very busy across absolutely. Well, I hear that you're shopping ahead of us over on the website. If you don't want to miss the demos, but you don't want to miss the deals as well at the same time, then it's really easy. You can watch and shop together, and you do that by going over to our website, www.crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. You'll see this video on the home screen, and then you can watch that and click the Shop Now button as well, and it'll show you all the offers that are in this show. I am going to be monitoring the conversation over on Facebook. If you want to see anything before it sells out, let's face it, then let us know over in the comments, and we'll do our best to show it to you. But for now, I'm going to hand you back to Debbie. Debbie, what do you fancy demonstrating for us first?
I'm going to show you these gorgeous embossing folders. They are A6 inside. You are buying 2 and getting 2 free. When I say it out loud, I just think that's a crazy, crazy deal. I don't know what you guys have done to get these deals today, but they've been amazing. I'd got so much planned with those aqua pens. I can't believe they've gone before I've even got a chance to demonstrate them. However, I just want to show you how fabulous these looks. Now, standard embossing folders we're known for our embossing folders as a company, but literally these are a fabulous, I say a new edition, but 3D's been around for a little bit now, but these are a great embossing folder that I don't think we've done very much on these just recently. Now I just want to show you that a 3D embossing folder is made of a thicker plastic, and that is because you can see all that sculpture, can't you? You can actually see it without even me physically running anything through the Gemini just yet, but these are fabulous. They give that extra dimension all the time, and I just think, why would you not want a set of these? These are going to turn a piece of plain cardstock into something spectacular. So with a 3D embossing folder combination in your Gemini, whether it be a junior or your larger Gemini, is the cutting plate at the bottom. You're going to put your cardstock in the middle of your folder, then we're placing on the top our magnetic shim, and then on the top of that would act as our plastic shim. Now don't worry if you don't own a Gemini, why don't you? But if you don't own a Gemini, on our website there is a little segment about 3D embossing folders for different machines, so just check that out to get some information. If you don't already own a Gemini, don't worry, because these will go through all other machines as well, so don't be put off by that. But look at this piece of cardstock, what that has done, and how that has transformed it in the matter of seconds. And it looks like one of those fancy headboards that you see in a
headboards?
I've been in a
looks like a headboard.
Oh, I've been in an hotel in London. Looks like one of those headboards.
What sort of saucy places you been staying in?
But absolutely beautiful. You can snip into these. You can chop and honestly, I just think these are fabulous. That's just on some plain, and I say plain, I don't know why I say plain, but on beautiful silver mirror card. That's how fabulous that looks. Now then.
Loads of people commenting along, Debbie. Barbie's saying, got us on the big telly so she can still check the website. Great plan, Barbie. She also says, does the 10% off apply to other items outside of Cartload? It does. 10% off a whole website. You can have items from Cartload, items from outside Cartload. It's totally up to you.
Right, Joe, I'm going to use the honeycomb. Love this one. This would look beautiful with the inks, but I'm going to go in black, and I'm going to use some of our gilding wax because it's one of my favourites. I love gilding wax. So again, the same combination. We're just popping on our cutting plate, sandwich in the middle, pop on the top of your magnetic shim, and then the plastic shim on the top. If you've got a set of Gemini Junior plates, I know they're not on the show, but if you've got a set of Junior plates, you can run that through your machine in half the time in your larger machine, which means in 8 seconds it's transformed that black piece of cardstock into this fabulous honeycomb. But I'm going to bring it to life, and this is the best thing about embossing folders. Let's bring it to life with a bit of silver. Let's go in with some silver.
The thing is about these, Debbie, I'd say if you're making to sell, these are going to be amazing, aren't they? Because what do you need really? Pop that through, bit of gilding wax on there, pop a sentiment on, and that's a card pretty much good to go, isn't it?
And that's the thing about these, it really is. But can you see already we're bringing this to life just by running a bit of the silver gilding wax. Now we have got the gilding wax on the show, and look, you can see that, look, 20% off, Joe, off the gilding wax. Can I tell you, when you invest in a jar of gilding wax, it's going to last you for a long time. I have had my gilding wax now for 5 years.
Wowzers. And that's for the whole collection of gilding wax, that deal as well.
Yep. There is 5 jars in total. This one that I'm using here is the silver. So I've got the silver. If you were going for anything, and you're thinking of, sometimes you have to think about pennies, but if you were going for anything, I would definitely choose the silver as one of your choices, and then choose one of the golds. However,
for $59.98, Debbie, you're getting them all. You're
really?
getting all 5 pots for $59.98.
Now that is a good buy, and let me tell you, once you've invested in those, that's it. You're not gonna. I haven't come across anybody yet who's used the whole of it. I'd love to know. Drop in the comments if you have bought some of them where you have used all of it. If you have, you've been doing a lot of gilding. You must be gilding everything in sight, anything that moves. But look how fabulous that looks. Do you know what? I might add a little bit of gold.
If you did just want to go for a couple, though, there is another deal on the website as well for the individuals too. So best value in the big collection, or you can get the individuals. There's a price point for everyone, Debbie.
Absolutely. That's what I love about it. It really is. And you can mix them up as well, Joe. So I'm popping a bit of the gold. This one is the King Gold, beautiful in itself, but I'm just going to mix those up a little bit, just add a little bit extra depth. And we could have made loads of cards today, Joe, but you know what I want to try and do is cram as much in as I can with different things that you can do with them. I have actually going to be doing a bit of a masterclass myself very soon, Joe.
Well. This is a Crafters TV exclusive.
It is indeed.
Hit us with it, Debbie. When are you going to be doing a masterclass?
I'm going to be here on Monday the 8th of June with a masterclass.
And what's your masterclass going to be featuring, Debbie?
All about Christmas embossing folders. And I love embossing folders, so they've got me for the right one for this one. I'm going to try and cram in as many techniques. So put a date in your diary. Come and join me and Joe on Monday the 8th to learn some more things, lots of different things, because I'm going to try and cram as much as I possibly can.
So it's a Christmas embossing folder masterclass.
It's all about Christmas.
With all the techniques you'll be doing, would we still be able to use these embossing folders with those techniques if we wanted to?
110%.
So get these in your basket, get them checked out, and then you'll be able to craft along with Debbie on the
8th of June.
Thank you very much.
The 8th of June.
Not that I wasn't paying attention, Debbie.
Well, you're with me, Joe, so you better pay attention. Get that.
I'm here every day, Debbie. I'm not getting out of here.
No, you are, bless you. But look now, that texture that's turned that black cardstock into, it really does give it some extra punch, and I just think a little wow factor. And again, really, really easy to do, really simple to do. No, you don't have to be an expert. Our Leanne loves, I'm sometimes a bit light-handed when it comes to gilding wax. Leanne just whacks it on there because it really does. It's all about your taste. But honestly, fabulous, fabulous. Get some of these embossing folders. I still can't get over that deal, Joe. You get in 2 and you buy 2.
You get 2 free.
Like an echo in the room there, isn't there? But yeah, literally, absolutely fabulous it is. Now then, have we got time to do one more quick one?
Oh, one quick one, I think.
Quick one.
Seeing as it's you, Debbie. If it was Sarah, I'd have said no. Sorry, Sarah, we've got to move on. Leanne, Craig, Jan, I'd have said no, absolutely. Not on you, Nelly, no chance. Seeing as it's you, Debbie, I think
Bless
so,
your little heart. So let's get some, I'm just going to whack a bit of, oh, where's my dot? Have we used the dotty one yet? We haven't, have we? We'll have the dotty one. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got loads of cardstock cut up. Oops, wrong size, Debbie, wrong size. Where's your 5x7? Look at me. I started off really nice and tidy. Don't look at from side view, will you? I've just chucked it all over the place. But let's get some of these ink pads. Did I hear that there was a deal on the ink pads as well?
There is a deal. Do you want me to tell you what that deal is, Debbie?
Oh, yes, please.
Whilst you're just getting that ready, I'll run you through it. It is an 18-piece ink pad collection. So water reactive. Do you want to know what colours are in there?
Yes, please.
So you will get the anthracite, baby blue, damson wine, frosty jade, grasshopper, green topaz, jet black, lagoon, oasis, orange, pine tree, sandstorm, spar blue, seal brown, smoke emerald, spring meadow, smoke plume, and twilight grey. You're saving as well £19 on those, which is fantastic. They're $100, so you'd get free shipping and handling as well. Or you'd have to add a couple bits in. Do you know why you'd have to have a couple bits in, Debbie?
What would you?
Because you'd be getting an extra 10% off, wouldn't you?
Oh,
everyone
fabulous!
gets an extra 10% off, and you can use that. So basically, if you were buying these and you were in the US and you were a platinum member, right, Debbie, you get 20% off anyway, so that'd take you down to $80. Then you'd get another 10% off, so that'd take another $8 off. You'd be down to $72 today to get those as a platinum member in the US.
That's
what a steal,
amazing.
isn't it?
Absolutely a steal.
Why do people go bonkers crazy for these and absolutely adore these ink pads, Debbie?
I think because they're water reactive, Joe. You can blend them really easily as well. There's lots of colours in the families. Some that have got colour families, as in like yellows, greens, reds, and those kind of things. But they all blend and all work with each other. You've got your light tones, your medium tones, your dark tones. You get different effects with each one. But the wonderful thing about them is that they are water reactive, which means you can do lots of different things with your special effects. You know what I mean, Joe, when I say the special effects, don't you? Where you can do all your water reactive techniques, like your faux bleaching techniques, like I'm trying to think of them off the top of my head. Where you can
Your sploshes.
Splodges, yes, a bit of splodging, yeah, you can do a bit of splodging. There's lots of different things you can do. Now, I'm just chucking bits of colour onto this one, and I am literally just going in there. I've got some watercolour cardstock. What I would say, because these...
your own new colours as you go.
I am, yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to experiment and have a little different, a different take on how you can build these colours up, but you can really do mix them all up. At the minute, that looks absolutely fabulous. I can see all those lovely bright colours. Trying to think of another colour I can chuck in there as well. Let's add a bit of blue. Let's go a bit of blue. But when I put my blue over my yellow, what do you get, Joe?
Green.
Yay! Yay! So
I didn't know the answer.
So again, I'm just going to leave that because I think otherwise I'll be here forever and a day. But what I'm going to do now is pop that through. Let's move that to one side. Pop it through one of our embossing folders. I'm just making sure I'm covering all my inks up, Joe, because I don't want to believe in those. Let's move those to one side. So I've got my little colour, and now I'm going to pop it through my embossing folder. I've gone with that lovely dots and squares. I just think this is fabulous, and I'm going to use a bit more gilding wax again, Joe. Not apologising because I absolutely love gilding wax, but again, it gives you another little effect. You can put gilding wax on top of your inks. You can do all your water techniques on top of those inks. There's so much you can do with them, and I think it's a great little deal that we've got on today for you. Now, at the minute, you probably can see it just very faintly, and I'm just holding it there for a second. Oh, you can just pick it up.
Ooh,
but let's take one of those golds. Which gold shall we go for? Let's go for King Gold. Let's pop a bit of
Carter on Facebook, Debbie, is saying, Joe, could you please scream and shout for another mystery bag tonight? Karen, I screamed and I shouted to try and get more mystery bags before we came live because I knew they were going to sell out quickly. I was told no. Now, whether Sarah asked and she's told yes, but I can't see it happening, to be honest.
I was just going to say, Joe.
Yeah, I went over. I spoke to all the necessary people. We've got a very important producer today. Big Boss Laura is producing us today. She tried as well. No joy. And if I can't get it and Laura couldn't get it, I don't think anyone's going to be able to get it, to be honest. Lots of love for the gilding waxes as well, Debbie. Eleanor says, I have the gilding wax bought maybe 2 years ago. Absolutely loves them as well. And Susan says, hi from Little Should I try that again? Hi from Little Hampton. Just bought the embossing folders and the magazine bundle. Can't wait for them to arrive. Well, stuff is leaving our warehouse so quickly at the moment. I'm sure you will not be waiting long. That reminds me, you know what it reminds me of, Debbie?
What's that?
Ostrich leather.
Ostrich what, eh?
It looks like ostrich leather.
Really? What, this one I've just done? Shall I go and show you a bit closer?
It's got a bit of an ostrich leather feel.
Let's go a little bit closer so you can see. Now look how fabulous that looks. That's just using the inks in the background. But look at, you can see the squares and the dots at the same time on that embossing folder. I just think it's fabulous. Imagine chopping that up into segments, having your triptych cards. These are the kind of things that you can do. Look at it with this one. I just want to show you this one again. Look how fabulous that looks with the inks. We've gone really bright there with the blues and the oranges and the yellows, but it looks fabulous. Add a sentiment, couple of swirls, and you're good to go with card making. Who says card making's hard?
Absolutely not. Not when you've got the right, not when you've got the right equipment, Debbie, which is the thing. However, if you want the right equipment, you will need to be quick because half of the stock of this one has sold out and gone. $11.98 if you're in the UK, $19.90 if you're in the US. So many of you are still saying hi, letting us know. We need to give a big shout out to Eleanor. She went platinum yesterday. Let's give her a round of applause. She got her foil press and it took her platinum, which was amazing. I missed the dang mystery bags by a second, says Cheryl. As Sonia says, snooze you lose, y'all. And we are having a very, very busy show. You will need to be quick to grab the bits that you want when we have them. And that's what, talking of Sonia, she's here. I'll get to Sonia in just a moment. Let me give you a heads up on some other items which are on the show, which are proving very busy. When those other embossing folders sell out, we'll still be able to bring you these ones, although here these ones are very busy as well. You buy 3, you get 3 free, and you're from Essex, that's really hard to say with the th and the fur. £20.97 there, or $29.85 if you want to go for that one. Half price, of course. Oh, shut the front door, shut the back door, run up the road naked and kissing the milkman, Debbie. We've got double-sided dies on the show. You buy 2, you get 1 free, which is amazing. You've got the Sprigs and Blooms. You've also got the Dahlia. Is it Dahlia or Dahlia? Dahlia or Dahlia? Dahlia. And you got the Peony as well. All 3 of those, $34.98, $49.90 if you're in the US. We have got a huge stamp collection next. Debbie last night was saying she could not believe how much you were getting in here. $24.95, $33.87, 205 stamps in there for that price. It's a 40% saving, which is amazing value for money. I don't know how long it's going to be around for though, because we are having an exceptionally busy show. Sonia it is who's always saying snooze you lose, y'all, says, Joe, just let me say that the storage trays for all the pens and ink pads are such good quality. They are so very sturdy. I understand I have one tower of them stacked 16 layers high. But Jesus, and while my hubby is building a new craft room for all the CC products, I'm having to pick them up, move them back and forth. They are solid. Do not go anywhere. Sorry, this was long. It's okay, Sonia. It's fine that it was long. I'll just quickly remind you as well, maybe, I'm not sure you need any more, Sonia, to be honest, but I think people out there might. All of those ink pad trays, you buy 6, this is 6, we'll give you another 6 completely free of charge, $16.99 or $24.95. So make sure you grab those. Keep getting any of your comments in to me over on Facebook, but I know Debbie's got even more she wants to show you. Right, where are we going next, Debbie?
I'm going with these lovely cut and emboss folders with those three opaque pigment ink pads. These are fabulous. I can't believe you're getting 3 opaque ink pads and 2 cut and emboss folders. Let's just take a look at this for a second. Look at what you're getting in this collection. It's just incredible. I really do mean that. These cut and emboss, and these folders themselves are usually worth £12.99 each.
Well, you're just paying for the folders, Debbie.
Exactly.
You get the pads for free.
And you're getting the ink pads for 3, which are valued, I mean, they're like £5 each. So you can see that incredible value. And the lovely thing about having, if you've been a little bit scared of the ink pads and you're wondering the difference between the quick dry, the opaque, the water reactive, these are a fabulous one to have. Opaque ink pads, it's a bit like a sticky ink. It's going to be perfect. It's got a more longer open drying time, which means it's perfect for adding things like your clear embossing clear embossing powder to them to create some really beautiful enameled effects. And that's what I'm going to try and do with these today. Now, I'm just going to show you a few what these embossing folders look like when you cut them out into different kinds of materials as well. So the first one there that you can see is being used with obviously not just the sparkle background there, but can you see you've got the gilding wax over it? Cuts that lovely frame out. And this is also an easel card. Let me just turn this up so you can see that. You've got a beautiful easel effect. So these are the kind of things that you're going to be able to create having these fabulous things. I just imagine behind these pictures of your loved ones, perfect in your scrapbooking, not just for your card making, into boxes. You can turn these into boxes. We did have a fabulous box made using some of these, and they looked absolutely exquisite. Look at this, Joe.
Shake a card.
Shake a card. Absolutely fabulous. These are all the kind of things. Each one look different, but using that same embossing folder. I just think absolutely fabulous. Again, using inks in the background, built a gilding wax over the top. Put the teeth back in, Debs. Gilding wax on the top. A little bit of that. Sometimes just the way it is. I know. Just get the teeth back in. Right, so to use these could not be any easier. So for the first one, let's have a nice, shall we have a nice, oh, I tell you what, we'll might do a little bit of an inky one. Actually, yes, I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to use these pink tulip. Look at the pink tulip. Look how juicy that is.
Ooh, juicy.
Juicy, juicy. And then we've got green topaz. One brilliant one to have is the pure white. This is going to be able to create lots of different effects, not just with embossing techniques, but if you love doing your bokeh technique. Have you heard of bokeh before?
Bokeh? What's that?
The bokeh.
Bokeh?
Bokeh. I call it, I'm going posh. Bokeh. A bokeh technique, if I say it like that. It's that lovely, do you know you almost see the bubbles on top of, it's like white. I want to say what, literally, let me grab it for a second. So
I'm not sure where this is going, Debbie.
Because, well, I'll show you in a minute, Joe. But it's a really lovely technique. If you've never heard of it before, check YouTube out and you'll see those kinds of techniques. And white pigment ink is the way forward. And I can't believe you're actually getting that in there to be able to create those sorts of techniques. Gorgeous. Going back to the cut and emboss folders though, Joe. Let's go back to those. So let's have a think. Shall we do it in... Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to... do you know what I'm going to do, Joe? I'm going to cut it out first. Let's cut this out first. Let me make sure... Wait a minute. Might have been a bit tight there with my watercolour cardstock. Let's just bring in a bigger one there, Joe. I know. Now, when it comes to a cut and emboss folder, if I just explain what you're getting in here is you're getting the embossing detail, but not only do you get the embossing detail, can you see the metal? This is the metal that cuts out that lovely frame. I adored these when we first launched these, and there was a fair few in the collection, but obviously, you know, things don't last around forever, Joe. They don't stay around forever.
You've got to grab it whilst we've got it, Debbie.
You have indeed.
Cartload is the day when you see something that you want, you need to get it straight in your basket. Remember, spend over £30 or $30 will give everyone an extra 10% off, even though you've got the buy some, get some free as well. And this is just the amuse-bouche to the later show, but well, we've already had sellouts and we're going to have many, many more sellouts before tonight. So it's important you get your orders in whilst we have the stock.
Now, Joe, I've cut mine out so you can see. Now, don't worry about this bit in the middle. So the bit in the middle, don't throw it away. Use that for maybe, it was like almost like a little nested oval there. You can use that for maybe using some of those lovely sentiments that we have on the show as well. But look how fabulous that cuts out. It cuts that frame out. For going really close, look, can you see that lovely embossed detail? However, shall we raise it up a little bit more, Joe? Let's raise it up a little bit more. Let me grab... I love these, my little finger dabbers. Let's grab a finger dabber. In fact, that looks like that colour there, so we'll have that one.
If you didn't have these little finger dabbers, could you use our blending tool for this?
Blending tools will work just as beautiful, but I'm just going to go in and dab this colour onto that area. And I just think these are fabulous. So again, these dabbers aren't on the show, but I think they may be on the website. Go and check the website out. They'll be on there. They're just a great little addition to our Spectrum Noir ink appliers, so to speak. Is that the right word? Ink suppliers? No, that's not the right word. Ink ink dabbers.
Dabbers.
Thank you, dabbers, yes, dabbers. Daubers. Wait a minute, she's shouting
daubers
daubers in the ear.
Let us know, because
Yes.
I thought a dabber, I love getting my dabber out when I go to the bingo, but I thought it was a dauber. I don't know, let me know.
dauber.
What's it, is it like one of those things where it's like, it's either a bread roll or a balm cake or a batch cake or an oven bottom or a...
Let's not get
you know, a
started on
plastic
that
cob?
one. We'll have a
honestly,
mock.
we fall into a parallel universe when we try and debate white baps, don't we, Debbie?
Into baps, bread cakes, balm cakes, all those other things. It drives me mad. I just think it's a bread cake. It's a bread cake. To me, it's a bread cake.
It's bread.
It's where you come from, Joe. We all have different...
Should we get that going in the comments? What do you call a small, soft bread roll where you live? Let me know. Because we have people from all over. We had Singapore in the building yesterday. Well, not in the building, obviously. You couldn't fit it in here. Our studio's big. It's not that big. But we had people from New Zealand yesterday, Debbie, all over Europe. We have people tuning in from all over Turkey quite often as well.
Really?
We're very international, you know, here at Crafters TV.
Absolutely.
And the great thing is as well, we can ship internationally as well to so many countries. Check our website out to see all the places that we ship to. There are absolutely loads. That's looking beautiful, Debbie.
Thank you very much, Joe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little piece of paper underneath because this is opaque. You know what I'm coming.
Are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
I am indeed. I am indeed.
I can't wait for this.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There we go. Let me just grab my embossing powder. So we're going to use some embossing powder over the top. Now, have you seen our lovely Leanne? I'm sure she may have done a masterclass in this one. I'm sure she did. Where you can make your own glitter powder as well. Add a little bit of glitter. Joe, where's that glitter gone from yesterday? I had it on table. What did I do with it?
There's some chunky glitter behind you if you want
glitter. Is this some chunky glitter?
There's chunky glitter right behind you on the back, and there's some Chloe glitter over there.
I wanted the white one. It's the white one I was looking for. Oh, I'm wondering if I've got any in here. Let's have a little nosy.
Sonia says, Joe, I was confused about what ink for what. So, do you know what Sonia did, Debbie?
What did she
do? She
do?
bought them all. Every time you put an offer on, and that way when you're demonstrating, I know I have the right one. I love them all. But there is a place, isn't there, for all of our ink pads?
There is.
You know, that's why we have them. We don't just have them to sell you more and more and more ink pads. We have them because they all do a very clear, defined, specific job and help you to create a whole different range of techniques as well. What you do, you're diluting it.
You're probably thinking, what's she doing with a spoon and a cup in her hand? I've picked up a little bit of my clear embossing powder and I'm going to pop that in there. And I've got a little bit of my like fine glitter. I'm going to pop that in there. What I'm actually doing is making my own little glitter embossing powder. So get a little mix. I couldn't find anything smaller, Joe. I do apologise. You have to make. Do you know what it is?
Make sure you don't leave that around and someone ends up using it for a cup of water later. They'll be doing very sparkly number ones, won't they?
So what I'm going to do is just toss that onto there and then literally just move that around. And because look, Joe, I can already see effect. And that's without even trying. Let me just pop that back in the cup just for a second. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other end. But now what we're doing, because this opaque ink stays open, it doesn't dry instantly. So do you know, like our quick dry ink, it instantly dries the minute it touches the cardstock. With an opaque ink pad, it stays literally wet for a good 3 or 4 minutes. It doesn't dry straight away, which means you can do these techniques. And I'm just going to pop that back. Remind me, Joe, later not to use this cup.
Let's just hope Sarah isn't drinking this.
I promise I'll move it out of the way so she won't see that. So what I'm going to do now is grab the old eat gun. And then I'm just going to, I love this technique. It's just one of my favourites. And again, let's just pop that on. Now, whenever you're using an Eat Emboss tool, so just a little tip here. Whenever you're using an Eat Emboss tool, what you need to do is obviously turn it on the higher speed. But you need to let it warm up first. Don't take your eat gun straight on from cold straight onto there because it takes a little bit longer. Let it get to a temperature and then you can take it over. And there's no right or wrong way. You hear so many people say, oh, I eat emboss from underneath. I like to see from the top where I'm going with this. So again, and it's another little top tip, don't waft it like an hairdryer, so don't do that. Just keep it nice and still until you can see it setting. I wish we had a close-up here. I really do, because I can see it turning now. It looks spectacular. And adding that little bit of glitter into that clear embossing, just move my pad out of the way.
It turns your cardstock into almost like it gives it like the appearance almost like a shiny resin or something, doesn't it, Debbie?
Yeah. And that's what I love about the opaque.
Enamel, that's a good word.
Enamel, yeah. And do you know what else you can do with these, Joe, is if you're not happy with the first one, because it almost looks like do you like orange peel the first time you do a bit of heat embossing with your opaque ink pads for the one layer of colour? It looks like orange peel, but do you know what you can do? You can add more because it stays open for that little bit of time.
Okay.
And if it has dried out, just take your heat tool over it again to just heat it up and activate it again, and then pop some more clear embossing, or in my case, glitter embossing powder. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment, Joe. I'm just going to wait till I've gone all the way around.
You can see it turning from the up top view, is what she says.
Oh,
so
could you see it?
Going, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it when I'm turning it around, how quick it's turning. Just love this technique. And it's one of my favourites. The first time I learnt to heat emboss, oh, that was me gone, Joe. Absolutely adore this technique. So, when I'm saying about going back on again, just keep that nice and warm. And I'm just going to go round that a couple of times. And then I'm going to take that, and already I can see the glisten and it just looks stunning. It really does. I'm going to bring my piece of paper back in. And again, I'm just going to pop that back over the top. And then we're just going to redo it again. All the way around. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick it in there. Let's just move it around, because that's another way that you can do it as well. And it's got more, there's more added on there. And then what we're going to do again is we're going to heat again just around the corner, but this is just one way of using them. So I'm going to pop that down on there for a second while I move all the other things out of the way. Get it on the higher setting.
You know, sometimes we set unrealistic goals, don't we? You know, we all do it, whether it's dieting or saying what we're going to eat or we're going to have salad all week or any of these. I've just heard the most unrealistic goal I've ever heard. Do you want to hear it? Leona says her New Year's resolution was to not order any crafty stuff until birthday in November. She broke it over a month ago. Well, no, I think you did well to last out that long. But yeah, I mean, let's not be setting those kind of goals. I don't think that is realistic whatsoever. That'd be like me saying I can't listen to any Eurovision until Eurovision next year. I mean, it's
Absolutely
just never
not.
going to happen, Debbie.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Right, can I show you close up now? Can you see that lovely sparkle and that beautiful frame now? That's just one way of using these cut and emboss folders. But I wanted to show you how you could use the ink pads with these embossing folders, because, I mean, not only is it a great addition to have on your ink pad collection, but it's just showing you lots of different ways you can do it. Do you want me to die cut another one? Shall we die cut the other one? Have we got time? Fabulous.
Yes, you've got time, Debbie. Sonia is saying hi. A lot of people saying how great that looks. Debs is in from, I'm only saying it because I can say it now, Debbie. I was calling it Maryland. It's not what it's called, apparently. Debs is in from Maryland. Robin is also in from Maryland as well. Now, the great bread roll debate. Are you ready for this?
Go on then. Let's have a listen.
Right. Anna Marie says bread roll or cob. It's a roll, says Helen and Kerry. Jan says it's a roll. Robin says it's a roll. Leona says it's a balm cake. It's a bun or a balm, says Tracy, if you're in Warrington. Here's one for you I've not heard of. Bolilos is a soft bread roll. I'm not quite sure. Elizabeth, you'll have to let me know where. My producer Laura thinks you made that up, Elizabeth, but I'm not sure. I trust you. Yeah, so keep letting us know. I'm in loads of trouble apparently. Do you know in Bury, which is like northwest of Manchester?
Yes, yeah.
They have a baker's there. It's got like 20 on the market, got 26 different types of bread roll, and Bury burnt baps were my favourite. That's my favourite name. A Bury burnt bap.
Oh, a burnt. I thought you said a burnt.
Yeah. So
I
like
thought it was a Bury burnt bap.
Like a crusty cob, but they've burnt a little bit on top.
I love burnt. Do you know me? I love toast burnt. Do you know when you set your fire alarm off? Burnt. Yeah. That kind of burnt. My dad told me when I was younger, if I had burnt toast, I think it was just as a way of telling me that, you know, I used to burn things and not admit to it. But he used to tell me if I had things that were burnt, it'd turn my hair curly. It's a fib.
It's not worked.
It's a fib. It's a myth.
You've got beautiful hair, so maybe it did help, Debbie. I don't know.
Now look again, can you see that beautiful frame? Look at all that gorgeous embossing, how beautiful that looks. Beautiful. And then, like I said, Joe, all you're going to do is just frame it in whatever way you want. I just wanted to show you the concept of what it looks like. I mean, that's gorgeous as the shaker card. The one that I've just cut out, but look at this. By adding your papers in the background, how fabulous does that look? These are a gorgeous collection, but do you know what I love about the fact is that you're getting the ink pads. All 3 ink pads for free. It's just incredible. Joe, I know you've got the boards and you want to show them. I'm going to hand back over to you while I reset over here.
Yeah, absolutely. So great value. All you're actually paying for with these is those frames. So you've got the Normandy frame, which is this one just here. That's what you've got. Remember, I'm not getting anyone in trouble here, but some brands out there would sell you an embossing folder and they'd sell you a die that then cuts that embossing, that embossed image out. We just give you it as one. It's all there and we just charge you for one, which is great. Well, we charge you for one and we give you another one free today because the value is that amazing. You're going to get the Provence as well as the Normandy. What you're also then going to get, as Debbie rightly said, you're going to get that pink tulip, you're going to get that green topaz, and you're going to get that white, that pure white as well. So you get all of those. You're getting about 15 pounds worth of embossing folders included in there as well. If you're in the UK, you might want to top that basket up a little bit, don't forget, because if you're spending over £30 or $30, we're going to give you 10% off after your discount has happened, is when you'll be seeing that. Right, where are we going next? Oh, who fancies a bit of Christmas in May? We're going to we're doing a Christmas photo shoot. I'm not sure, am I allowed to tell people, Laura? Oh, too late. I'm not allowed to tell you that we're doing a Christmas photo shoot on Friday, so I won't tell you. But maybe I'll give you some behind the sneak peeks over on my Instagram. Go give me a follow over there, Joe Remblance CC. Yeah, myself and Sarah will be doing it. But it's going to be, I mean, you know what the weather's like here in the Northeast. I keep you well abreast. You definitely move here for the people and not the weather. I say it all the time. It's going to be 25 degrees in the Northeast on Friday, and we're going to be in jumpers and scarves and hats. It's going to be so much fun. Anyway, right, let's move on to these Christmas embossing folders. These are beautiful. 40% of these have already gone. You're going to need to be quick for these. So you've got here Christmas by Candlelight, which is this one. So you can see it's done on a black and a white. You're only paying for one. You're only paying for one. $6.99 to get 3 embossing folders. So that you buy one, you get 2 free. So you're going to then get as well this one here included, which is the Christmas gift. I thought that said Christmas gin for a moment. Or equally delicious, but we love a gift. Maybe the gin could be the gift, who knows? And then you're finally going to get this one here as well, the poinsettia wreath. Poinsettia is always so popular. Don't think about just using this as an embossed wreath. How about getting a bit snippy with that as well? Get your precision snips in there, cut some of those flowers out, a little bit of our chunky, as our Debbie would call it, glue, and lay some of those up for some of your decoupage flowers, some embossed decoupage flowers. Right. I don't know how we've managed to get these in the show today, but you know our layering stamps that are always so popular, we've got them on a buy one, get one free. So we've got, firstly, the Crocus. Now it's this one here. It is a beautiful stamp set. Let me just explain the concept to you first. So what you've got in here is you've got 3 different stamps in there. So you can use those 3 different stamps as individual stamps if you want to, or when you layer them up with stamps 1, 2 and 3, you get this lovely result. But also you can just do 1 and 2 if you want. You can do 2 and 3. You could do 1 and 3, or again you can do all of them. Now when you layer them all up together, they look absolutely gorgeous. Look at how full and lush they are. A little bit of fussy cutting there. That's the front of a card done. You're just going to then pop your sentiment onto there as well. That's coming along with one of my faves, which is the Floral Cascade. Because they're a stamp as well, you can still do all of your stamping techniques. So if you want to heat emboss it and then colour it, absolutely you can. Get your aqua markers, your classiques involved as well. Get some colour added in there. There's loads that you can do with them. They're super versatile and they're really great when you want to create a theme for something, but you don't want everything to match. Because of the way you can mix and mingle them, it gives you that option, which is great. $12.99 means they're £6.50 each. Unbelievable value. I'm pretty sure that everyone that's ordering these though, everyone that's ordering these is ordering the second set as well. Now the second set that you've got here is this one. Do you know I just said the Floral Cascade was my favourite? This is my other favourite, this one here. It's got these beautiful bumblebees in there, as you can see. I do love a bumblebee. I'm a bit obsessed, to be honest. And this one here, you've been shopping ahead on these ones, and you can see what you're able to create there. And again, you can get your ink pads involved, add colour that way. You can get your colouring mediums in and add colour as well. There's another one included in here as well. It's the Butterfly Bouquet. I mean, come on, what a collection there. You've got bumblebees and butterflies. What else do you need? Completed it, mate. £12.99, $19.95 if you want to get those ones, which is fantastic. Loads of you still having a good old chitter away with me on Facebook here as well. Robin is just saying that how unrealistic that claim was, that maybe Leona, you'd managed to not shop all year. Jeffrey's in the building. I did wonder this morning, I was thinking to myself, where is Jeffrey? I hadn't seen him yet. He's here, and he's here from a very highly humid Farmington, New Hampshire. That's always good to know. Now, whilst it's great to chat with you over on Facebook, what's always great as well is maybe if you want to watch the deals and the demos at the same time. Here's how. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. All the details there of how you can watch and shop, of course, at the same time. Loads of stuff. Oh, shall I quickly whiz you through these double-sided dies that are going to be coming up in a second? Now, what you're going to get, what are you paying for? You're getting one free, aren't you? I can't remember which one it is. So, you're getting, this is free. You're not going to have to pay for that. Debbie,
yes,
question.
Yes.
I always want us to burst into Destiny's Child when I say that. Question, can you use these double-sided dies for your flower-forming foam?
For your flower-forming foam? Yes.
Can you really? Well,
Yes,
you know,
you can.
our foliage flower-forming foam dies have been out of stock forever. You could use these and you're not even going to pay for them. So you get those free when you buy the peony. Oh, we've got some peonies at the house here at the moment and they are absolutely heavenly, aren't they, Debbie?
Absolutely.
Oh, divine. So you can make your own peonies up. You can either keep them true to colour or you can make them in your own colour combinations if you want to. And then you've also got as well the Dahlia there as well. Dahlia. I can never know which one it is. $34.98, $49.90 if you want to grab those. Oh yes, and you'd also get an extra 10% off. So they would be, you'd get an extra £3.50 off of those if you're in the UK. You get $4.90 off of those. Don't forget you can use that in conjunction with your club discount as well. So it'll be 10% off of whatever it is after you've removed your club discount. Right. I feel like I need to have a lay down in a darkened room. We're only an hour in. We've got 3 more hours of Cartload to go. It is unbelievably busy. I'm going to hand you back to Debbie because I know she's got loads that she wants to show you.
I do indeed, Joe. I want to show you how to use these double-sided dies. If it's something you might have seen Sarah use them, Leanne use them before, but you've never tried them. I want to show you how simple they are to use. They cut out in all sorts of mediums. I'm using some textured cardstock today, which we've got on the show. We've got all three, the brights, the pastels, and the brights. Well, oh, Joe, me and my brain this morning, I need another coffee. I've got brights, I've got pastels and neutrals. That's the word that was escaping me, the neutrals. Beautiful cardstock, textured cardstock that looks incredible. Thank you very much, Joe, just throwing them on there for me. However, 8x8 in size. The quality of this cardstock is outstanding. This is 230 GSM. I just want to show you. Let me see if I can get back into camera angle. There we go. Look at the colours of this pad. It's almost like, I mean, this is a rainbow colour. Just look how gorgeous all of those are. We've been crying out for textured cardstock for such a long time that, I mean, and I know that Debs and Jan and myself and Sarah, we use huggins of this stuff. This is what is absolutely beautiful quality. You can die cut into it. You can use it for construction as well. But look at the price. You're getting 20% off. Now this is the neutral pad, so if you like your more neutral tones, your manlier colours, that is the one to go for. However, let's go back to these fabulous dies. Double-sided dies, the technology blows my mind every single time I say it out loud. The fact that now we can cut out not just one side, but 2 sides on the same die, wow, it's just amazing. And these are fabulous. We've got, well, I say We've got two gorgeous flowers, the Peony and the Dahlia, absolutely gorgeous. But you can mix them in your own colour tones. I'm going to show you a few samples by saying this with regards to how you can use them. These are using our beautiful paper pads. Look how gorgeous that looks. That is absolutely phenomenal. That really does being brought to life. It almost gives it like a 3D. Look how jazzy that one is. That's a proper jazzy one. I absolutely love that one. The Peony is just beautiful. Look how gorgeous it is. In the colour cardstock, if you choose from the same family, look how beautiful that looks. But look at this one. That is so striking, using the similar colour families as in like blues and whites and greys. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at this one. I just want to show you this beautiful sprigs. Get it the right way around, Debs. Get it the right round. But can you see what's in the background here? Do you remember when I started and I kick-started with the Isometric Cube 3D embossing folder? Adds the detail on there with the sprigs, and you're going to really turn your cards into something fantastic. That's just a few of the ways that you can use them. But I want to show you exactly how easy they are to use. So first things first, let's go with that beautiful Peony. Now, what you do need for this is one of your... just put one my black card at it, wait, Debs. Clear cutting plate. But this is the bit that you need when it comes to our double-sided dies. The technology, these are specially designed, specially formulated, super strong plates that will cut your metal die both sides same time, one pass. But you need these plates. We do them in a small one, which is for the junior, or the large one. Remember what I said about putting them in sideways? Or we do them in the larger one, and they come in a pack of 2. So once you've got them, and you can see how well loved ours are up here at the studio, we use them all the time.
They're available over on the website. I believe they are in stock, Debbie.
Yes, they are in stock, Joe.
Grab them right now.
They are in stock. So let me grab some cardstock. Let's go with this. Where's my brights gone? Let's get some brights out, because I want a little bit of pink. Do you know if you've got scraps, Joe? I talk about it all the time, don't I? My big box. Well, I said
beatboxing, not like beatboxing. We ascertained this yesterday. You're not spitting bars.
No, I'm not spitting bars. It's my bit box that I have at home, and I say one. I don't know who I'm trying to kid. I may have got one down at the flat down in Peterborough, a bit box down there, but at home I've got about five bit boxes.
5.
Maybe a little bit more, Joe, maybe a little bit more. But I don't like throwing things away. Do you know when you have little excess bits? But the beauty of these dies are going to fit in all those bits. So you get your bit box out, get using your scraps, and just have a play with them. It really is beautiful. Now the concept here, and I'm just going to come in close so you can see there. We've got the concept. That's your base die. Flip that over and you can see the pattern on the other side. One die, 2 different designs, one pass of the machine. And then we have the next one where the next feature is that other little detail for the Peony, and then again a different side on that side as well. It's just incredible. So let me get my scrap bits together. Let me cut my bits up. So I'll tell you what.
Now, whilst you're just getting your card cut out, I need to give you a public service announcement. Really busy. The two layering stamp sets I've just shown you, both now limited stock. Limited stock means we've got less than 10% of our starting stock available. There's the Crocus and the Floral, and there was also then the other one, which was the bees and the butterflies. If these are in your basket, you need to get to the checkout immediately. If you do want to come in for them, you can, but you will just need to get them in your basket and get checked out right away, because it will sell out. As soon as they sell out, I'll let you know, and then you'll have to remove them from your basket, or you won't be able to get yourself checked out. You want to watch and shop at the same time, you can do it on the website craftscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. Back to you, Debbie.
Thank you very much, Joe. So I'm just dismantling the pad. So I want to get 2 different colours and contrasting colours as well. So I'm going to just chop up another couple of little bits. I'm going to put these all on my plate at the same time. So there we go, all chopped up. So what you're going to do is you're going to decide on your colours. I've gone for brights for this, so please excuse me. I just want to have a really nice bright peony. Those peonies that are in the house, Joe, are absolutely stunning. I love a peony. So what I'm going to do is pop one side down onto a piece of cardstock. I have got my cutting plate and my special cutting plate for the double-sided dies. Face that down, and then you sandwich this next cardstock onto the top.
Now I can see you're cutting one piece of paper or card each side, Debbie.
Yes.
Could you put a couple of bits in at a time either side, or is it best to cut one piece of card either side at each pass?
I prefer to just do the one piece of card.
Okay.
When you think about it though, it's if you put your maths head back on, put your Carol head back on.
I haven't got a
or your
maths head.
Rachel one. Or your Rachel one.
I'm a Rachel. Call me Carol, Debbie.
Call you Carol. Call you Carol. When you think about it, it's cutting through 2 pieces of cardstock that's 230 GSM. Twice that up.
460.
Thank you very much.
Times 2 would be
yes.
900 and something.
Exactly. So don't overdo it. But when you think about what you can do and how you can make this in super speedy time, I mean, it's nothing. Honestly, there's time it takes to run it through, Joe. You might as well just do the one piece. I wouldn't over push it on this one. I really wouldn't. But that's just my personal choice.
Robin,
now, I'm all sandwiched up.
Robin's trying to figure out her bits. She's having an organising day today. She thinks colour and type will be the best way forward. Also, Debbie,
yes?
Just appreciate, well, you wouldn't appreciate it. You'd absolutely hate it. It's 97% humidity in Maryland today.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that.
That hot. That's
really
hot.
Sticky, like proper sticky.
I'd be no
Honestly,
good.
you'd walk outside, it's like someone's chucked a bucket of water over you.
Could you imagine me, Joe?
That's what I'd be like
I'm
as
at
well.
best of times. Now, I'm just going to show you now what you're going to do. You're going to pop on the next of your specially designed cutting plates that go with your double-sided dies, and then on the top, that's the combination, is your last cutting plate for your junior, and then you just run it through your machine. That simple. It is that simple.
Some people get a bit sort of, I don't know, find that double-sided dies, a bit scared of them, Debbie.
I know, I don't know
Are they
why.
easy for everyone to use? Have you got, if you've got a Gemini machine, you've got the plates, surely they're straightforward.
Super easy to use. And don't forget, these are just the part of the collection that we've got. I'm just going to put those out there. And in fact, let me bring in my black cardstock, because I want you to be able to see this when we pop it together. So the layers that we've got, let me just grab my poker tool. I'm just going to poke out this bit. Joe, in answer to your question, they are so easy to use. Please do not be frightened of a double-sided die. As long as you've got the plates that you need, which is the specially designed die cutting plates for the double-sided dies, the light green. Did you see the debacle with our lovely...
Don't use your Gemini foil press plate.
Please, no, that I was just going to say...
Did it again recently.
She didn't.
Don't tell her I've told her now. Oh, I saw it. She's not in today. She's in tomorrow.
She might be watching though, Joe. She might be watching.
She probably is watching. She's always watching. She's always watching, even when she's not watching. She's like the all-seeing eye here at Crafters Companion, is our Leanne.
Right, now you can see, if I just put all my little bits onto my black piece of cardstock for a second, let's pop that there. You can see now we've got all 4 layers of that Dahlia, different colours, granted. Look at me, I don't know how I've managed to do that, but even without any sticky tape on, I've managed to pull my cardstock, but never mind, you just take your time. And even there, you can see straight away we've got that layered up. Now, just need my dotty tape pen for this. I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together. Base one, so we've got the base there, and this is the next layer that goes on the top. So just pop yourself some, and I'm using our dotty tape, but you could use tacky glue, wet glue, your choice of glue on however you want to use this.
We wouldn't use chunky glue.
You could use, Joe, you can. And do you know why you can use your chunky glue? You get a 3-dimension flower because you've lifted it up. So you could use foam pads. You know how Craig loves his foam pads. That's exactly what you could do as well. So you can see I've got my next layer on there, on top of that one. Then this one's going to go on the top. Very simple to follow because you've got that there. So again, let's just bring in my dotty tape pen. And I'm going to run that all the way around. And again, you're just going to fix that onto your petal as well, and you can see that they actually just fit inside each other. They're really easy to do. And then I'm going to bring in my tacky glue for this one, just for my nice little delicate one. Let's pop a little bit of the tacky glue in there, and I've got my tacky glue decanted into my fine tip applicator bottle. Wonderful for these kind of things, that extra detail. And again, you just fit that on, and you can see where the pattern goes, where they all fit. But look how beautiful that looks. And if I just bring, let me just put that back down again, Debs. Let me just put that down. There we go. Just a second, Joe, and I'm going to bring it in close up so you can see it, how gorgeous that looks when it's all laid up. That was how easy it was to put together.
Beautiful.
But when you think about it, Joe, one set of dies that have got 2 cutting plates, and you're running that through with your cardstock in one pass of your machine, and you've got a flower brought up straight away. I don't know what I'm pulling off there with me.
So if you're batch making then, Debbie?
Batch making, so easy. Honestly, these dies, not only, well, you'll not get double-sided dies anywhere else in the world because we own, is it patented? Yeah, that's it. We've patented the technology. I've said it quick, can't tell I can't get that word out properly. That's what I say. But now let's pop this on. And then again, even down to that lovely leaf detail. And if I just pop this here for a second, you can see now how easy that was to put together. Let me just make sure my glue's dry. There we go. Really beautiful. Look how fabulous that looks, Joe. Get that
really
straight onto
amazing.
the card, a pretty card, and you're done and dusted. And that was the peony. Don't forget, we've got the Dahlia in there as well. Make up that later if we haven't got time to do it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But
And
don't forget sprigs and blossoms as well, Joe. The sprigs and blossoms, these are the added detail that you're going to get for nothing.
Absolutely, you're not paying for those, which
Absolutely
is great.
crazy.
And I guess this is one of those, Debbie, where you could spend an evening making them all, putting them all together, and then actually when you're good to go with a card, you can then just sit and assemble them, I guess.
Funny you should say that, Joe, because that's exactly what I do. And I have a little box that's got a little decorated top with my double-sided flowers on the top, so I know that that's where they are. And I put everything in. When I've made them up, they go in there so that I've got something quick and ready. So someone said, Debs, can you make me a card? Of course I can. Just quickly get one out, bit of textured cardstock in the background, one embossing folder, put these flowers on, hey presto, you've got a card in super quick time. Honestly, not only is it a space-saving genius idea because you're not having as many dies to create this, it's just a fabulous concept. The fact that you can cut both in one pass just blows my mind every time, Joe.
Amazing. Right, I just want to quickly run you through what you're getting there then. So you're going to get those sprigs and blossoms. You've got that there, which is beautiful. So you can see great for all your different sort of foliage bits. You're not paying for that one. You've also got that, you've got the peony in here, which is just gorgeous. I'm guessing then you get lots of different colours of peonies. I'm not very good with my horticulture. I must say, I'm not one of those. Is it a botanist? Is that the same thing as well? Do they do flowers? What is it?
I thought you said lobotomist.
A botanist. What is botany?
I think it is. I think you're right. I think you might be right. We need to Google that though. We need to find that out.
Laura's on the Googles. Don't you worry about that. It's a scientific study of plants. See, everyone laughed at me when I said it, and now, not so funny, is it? Right, okay, so all of those for you, $34.98, $49.90. Remember as well, you're going to get that, you're going to qualify to get that extra 10% off because everyone, as long as you've got that basket spend over £30 or $30, is going to get an extra 10% off. And that will happen after your Club Inspired discount has already come off because yes, you can use it in conjunction with your Club Inspired discount. Now, I need to give you the news that some stuff is selling out. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Now, the sparkle and the metallic pens have sold out. Congratulations. Oh, Debbie's not happy. Congratulations if you got hold of them. I've got news of a limited stock. Those 4 embossing folders that we saw at the start of the show, limited stock, less than 10% of the stock remaining. If it's in your basket, you need to get it checked out. It is very, very busy on those. Something else that's proving very busy that I want to give you another little look at is our paper pad. Now, it's our Floral Delights paper pad that we've got here. Oh, sorry, let me just get hold of this. I'm a bit fingers and thumbs. So you've got here your papers. So you've got lovely borders in here. Wonderful to fussy cut these. What I love is they're kind of like a sort of, I always get this confused. There's a very big difference though, stately home and care home. They're like a stately home wallpaper. I said the other day they were like care home wallpapers and someone went, well, that's not a very good selling point, is it? No, stately home wallpapers. So you've got those here and also some sort of plainer backgrounds as well to go with it. You can multi-order on this if you want to. I can see a lot of you are getting more than one of these. That is £8 or £12.91. 54 sheets within there, which is fantastic. It's 180 GSM. So if you do want to use it for mats and layers or you're creating cards that you want to post out with it, it's not too heavy a weight of cardstock, which is brilliant. Right, loads of you still commenting away. I don't know if I can read this one out. Robin says, I don't know. I'm going to fact check that, Robin, before. No, Robin wouldn't get me in trouble. Robin says, Joe, now you're a lobotomist. I don't know what that means, but it sounds rude. I don't know if it is rude. If it is rude, I didn't say it. Robin said it. So, but Robin, she's not, not sort of one to get me in trouble. So I do trust you, Robin. Lots of people excited about orders that are shipping from the UK and the US warehouses as well, which is fantastic. Very busy. Don't forget as well about that 10% off every single order. So how that would work is if you've got say you've got £100 of product in your basket and you're a silver member who gets 10% off, what we'd do is we take the 10% off the £100 to £90, and then you'd get that special discount off of that £90. So you then end up paying £81 instead of £100. So you can double discount. We always like a bit of double discount here, don't we? Right, having a very, very busy show. Loads for you still to see. Right. Oh, you're going to show us some more samples, Debbie. Oh, I thought she was running away then for a moment. I was starting to get very concerned, but she's back. She's back now. Here's Debbie.
I know, I was just running to go and collect something. That's what we were doing. So I was just going to show you a few more of those lovely samples. And I was trying to delve into my box at the back to grab some more there. Because I want to go back to those double-sided dies just to show you again some of those beautiful collections and how you can use them. Look at this when you take it into your card making with those leaves, the lovely Dahlia. That's everything that you need from that Dahlia set. Absolutely beautiful. Choosing different colours to create different flowers. But look how bright and beautiful that is, Joe. That is a fabulous card there, really gorgeous. I'm not one up for flowers, but do you know what, Joe? Does it really matter if they match the colour that they're supposed to be? Do you get the same colour in roses? No. Do you get the same colours in peonies? No. You can make whatever colour combination you want. I adore that one. I think that's absolutely beautiful. A lovely Val made that one. It looks stunning, but one of the... I mean, look at this that Kerry did in them colours. Joe, look how stunning that card looks in those blues and those whites and greys. It looks phenomenal. Let's not be outdone with the sprigs though. Look how beautiful that sprigs is. Again, just on its own, and that's the one that comes for free today. All that detail, all that passed in one pass of the machine, I just think is absolutely crazy and phenomenal. But again, look how brilliant that is. It looks stunning, a really beautiful one. Another one from our lovely Val, absolutely fabulous. Really, really great cards there. Using those double-sided dies. Don't be scared by double-sided technology. We've done all the hard work. You create all the fun. If you've never tried them before, what a great way to try them. What a great way to start. A great day, a great price. Honestly, don't be frightened. Get trying them, and I promise you, you'll never look back. You'll never look back. Right, oh, am I supposed to be doing the magazines? I were bending back down. Did you see me, Joe? I didn't realise I nearly had my bottom in air if I were a bit taller then. Let me just chuck those on the top.
Robin says, no, Joe, I'd never get you in trouble. A lobotomist is some kind of like psychosurgery or something. You wouldn't trust me, would you? Imagine arriving at the hospital and they say, oh, we'll just bring your surgeon in, and there's me. Hey, love, you all right? You just wouldn't, would you? You know, you'd say, no, it's fine. That's fine. I'll be just all right. Don't you worry. But loads of you still commenting along as well. Oh, Barbie's gone down the rabbit hole on the website, she said. That's it. We've lost her. She's away there as well. Very, very busy across so many different things. We are on the verge of lots of sellouts as well. I'll try and keep you abreast of the situation as we are going through. Leona's saying, Debbie, I feel like you need to go over to HQ and try and get us more goodie bags. More goodie bags is not, it's not, we're all trying, but it's not an option. It's not going to happen. You have to grab it whilst they're there. And also, the thing is with goodie bags, you know, we've had a US warehouse sale, we've had a UK warehouse sale, and goodie bags are a great way of us sending you loads of stuff for not a lot of money, but we've been sending you out loads of stuff. So the thing is, you know, it's not an infinite pool, but when you see things like your goodie bags, you absolutely have to make sure that you grab them. Now, Debbie was blown away with that magazine deal earlier, so I think it's only fair that we let her spend a little bit more time with them. What do you say?
Absolutely, Joe, because truly a star of the show, not that goodie bag was just amazing, a phenomenal deal, it really was. But this is a crazy, crazy deal. I cannot believe that you are paying the price of our latest brand new edition of our Crafters Inspiration magazine, issue number 26. Absolutely great price. £9.99 for 70 projects that you can copy in here, and then we're giving you those free, and I say free gifts. They're like a little taster into the world of what we offer here at Crafters Companion. We've got some of our beautiful outline dies. This is the Peony Frame, and it's got a lovely thanks and you on their metal die as well. Great to use on its own. But then we're giving you a taste into embossing. So you've got an herringbone embossing folder, which looks absolutely phenomenal again. And then we're also giving you a set of stamps. Let me just bring a different colour card strap there. There we go, that's better. A set of stamps. Annabelle Spensley is one of the wonderfully talented illustrators from up here in the north of England, and she's well known for all the book illustrations, and she brings characters to life. Really love these are fabulous. And we had a collection that we launched, our lovely Fiona launched them a few weeks ago, but this is a little taster into it. So if you've not yet dabbled into that world of stamping, we're giving you a little taster on how to use it. But we're not just leaving you with those gifts in how you're gonna use them. We've got all the projects in there of exactly what you can do, step-by-step instruction from picture instruction to the rest. Just want to give you a little nod onto this. This is the first time we have ever brought with the magazine a set of top quality papers, beautiful collections on there, gorgeous double-sided pieces. We've got little topper pieces that you can cut out. Get your little fussy scissors. Get your little scissors and fussy cut around there. Look at these gorgeous colours. They're just beautiful. And a little dabble into what we've got coming up in the magazine. Because once that's run out, you're probably thinking, well, that's no good. How am I going to carry on with it? Digital downloads, because we are giving you over 1,000 elements, same as what's in here, but much more, and all together. And I'm just going to quickly go to that section just for a second. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digikits, Pampered Pets, Cherish Moments, Summer Daydream, Best Dad, which is all your superheroes like Super Dad, a bit of Crafty Fun, because there's Crafty Fun on there as well. Absolutely jam-packed full. Very simple instruction on how you download it as well, so it gives you a little bit here telling you how to download it. But this magazine is absolutely jam-packed full of lots and lots of inspiration. Let's just take you a little turn into this bit. Our lovely Nicole, who works here at Crafters Companion, absolutely beautiful girl inside and out, but fabulous designer, and showing you everything about inks and what you can use with the inks and how to use them and how to use your, I keep saying free, but how to use your gifts that you're getting in your magazine and create these beautiful projects. Everything step by step, down to measurements of your cardstock, how you do the technique. I just think is absolutely fabulous. Quick and easy ones with your digital downloads. Our Craig and Linda here have both talking you through how you can use these to create not just fantastic cards and projects, but things like scrapbooking, things like making beautiful gifts. Like that's a gorgeous little gift where you can fill it with chocolate or anything that you want to fill it with, to be fair, Joe. I'm just thinking chocolate because I've got chocolate on mine with my diet. Exactly. Lots of different things. But then talking about the new things that are in the company, there's loads of inspiration. Another little one here in that beautiful Peony Frame and that Annabelle Spenceley stamp. Again, really fabulous. And there is literally, what we call it, I think, what's it called? All Thriller, No Filler.
Absolutely.
Magazine. I'm pinching that one from Nigel May, he won't mind. I said absolutely fabulous. But it is absolutely fabulous, full of inspiration, full of gifts to get going. If you know somebody, especially these times that we're living in at the moment, Joe, people are wanting to keep their mind active, they want to get a little bit crafty. This is a perfect opportunity. Buy them one of these magazines at £9.99 and get them started into the world of crafting. However, are you getting a deal today? £9.99 for the Crafters Inspiration 26 magazine is standard. That's what you could go onto the website and find, go into the shops and find.
Standard, read all about it.
But what you won't get is these two fabulous, so inspired magazines, issues 16 and 17. And again, absolutely cram-packed full. And I'm just going to pull them out of the box. Cram-packed full. Oh, look.
Whip it out, Debbie. Whip it out.
But again, let me just flick through here. Now, everything you need to know about sewing, getting into a new craft is a real big thing at the minute, Joe. I hear it all the time on my social media page, on all social media platforms, to be fair. People starting doing things. My mum is even starting doing new things. My sister's been wanting to do this. Is a perfect opportunity. If you've been dying to get into a little bit of the taste of the sewing world, absolutely fabulous. But look what you're getting. Look what you're getting. And this is all free. You've got an Happy Camper picnic set, pattern in there. 4 designs that you're going to be able to make. And then we're not only giving you that pattern, we're giving you a little taster of our threaders. And can I just tell you, the quality of threaders fabric is outstanding. And that's a single fat quarter called Red Mini Tulips. But not only that, but then look at this, you've got a template. So you're going to be able to make everything very similar to what we've got with the Crafter's Inspiration. Everything that you need, all the projects are in there with all these free goodies. That's just 1 free. Then we're giving you 2 free. Honestly, Joe, the value in this for me has to make it the star of the show. It really does, because I can't get over how fabulous this is. Another one, another magazine.
You know the Bargello quilt
Another magazine
on the front of there, Debbie. Show us that quilt on the front a second.
quilt,
the front
look
cover,
at
that
that
one
quilt.
there. Well, Sarah actually made that in the Softer Side of Life earlier this week. So if you get that magazine, you can go back to the Softer Side show and she'll actually give you a video tutorial to go with the written one. How great is that?
Amazing. And look at all the projects, everything jam-packed full. And then again, all the extra bits that we give you. Another stencil set there to be able to create some wonderful things. Another terrific tote bag. 4 patterns in there to make your own tote bags. I love this. I can tell you something, Joe. I may have got Crafter's Inspiration 26 magazine, but I think I'm going to treat myself to this today, just because of that extra value. Honestly, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give my Crafter's magazine away to a friend who I know will love that, but I'm going to keep these 2 for myself, because I can't believe you're getting them for free. I've been telling Lizzie and Bernie I'm going to start this year. It's going to be the thing that I'm going to do. I am going to do it, Joe. Here and now I'm saying, I know we're in May and I've got how many months I've got left? About 6, 7?
Yeah, it's
7
fine.
months.
And also, if you don't make it this year, we can redo this year, next year, we've decided. So anyone that's got like a big birthday or anything, you can celebrate it this year, but you can just do it again. We're going to roll it over. It's going to be 2022.0. That doesn't make sense, does it? 2020 point, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, you can just do it again next year is the point. Stacey, now I've got to address this comment. I feel quite bad, I won't lie. Stacey says, I think I'm in the doghouse with Joe. Absolutely not, you're not, Stacey. Don't you worry about that. Sarah got him discombobulated when she took over the horn, made him do his 5 in 5. My comment was the old adage, payback is a beep, 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 beep. Begins with B, ends in itch. LOL, was joking with him, but now he ignores me. I'm so sorry, Stacey. I was not intentionally ignoring you, but actually it's a point worth mentioning. Sometimes I do miss a lot of comments. You know why? Because these days over on Crafters TV, there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you all the time, and sometimes I just whiz by and they don't see them. What tends to happen is just shout at me, Stacey, if I miss it. Do it again, but just in all capitals, and I'll definitely see it then. But no, Stacey, me and you, we're still bezies, don't you worry about that. Anne is in as well. Anne from Connecticut. Oh, hang on, I'll give you hang on, Anne. Seeing as you're in.
No!
Anne is in. We always give Anne a honk when she joins. Producer Laura, well, not producer Laura, big boss producer Laura, because we've got another producer Laura. Just we really need to just hide that horn. But lots of you are shopping, lots of you checking out as well, which is fantastic. Right, this table, can you see this table? It was absolutely chock full of stuff. I've only got a handful of a few bits left here. Right, what do you fancy seeing next? I mean, well, I haven't got much. It's a process of elimination, really, isn't it? The lace collection. I almost forgot. I believe it's limited stock. It's the lace collection. It's the embossing folder. Oh no! So we haven't even seen it. Not even looked at it.
That's another one I got planned to demo.
It shows you though, Debbie, if you got to get yourself ahead on the website. Get over to craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, get shopped ahead, and that's what so many of you have done. Also, you know, I'm not allowed to tell you that the deals usually go live the day before. So loads of people have actually ordered, you know, overnight maybe as well. And then when we get to the shows, you shop ahead, and then it's all gone. You've got to grab it whilst we got it. That is the motto. Oh, Debbie, yes. I'm surprised we've got any of this left, to be honest. I know how much has gone. 50%. Half the stock's gone. A lot of this is in unchecked baskets as well, so we'll soon be whizzing through the stock. But this is when we were at the house last night. Debbie said, "Oh, when we were going through all the stuff on the show, Debbie was really excited about this one. So I think it's only fair. I tell you what, Debbie, even if it sells out whilst you're demonstrating it, how about should we commit to finish the demo?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes, please, because...
So, get your orders in, get your orders placed, and Debbie will definitely finish the demo. That's also not easy to say.
It's like all the D's, the double D's, double D's, triple D's, and all the rest of the D's. However, I am relieved that it is still here. However, let's not hang about, because the way things are going today, I'd got a pile of things here that I was going to demonstrate, and you've bet me to it because, well, do you know what, Joe? It's when there's great deals on, I can understand why. I'm the same. When I'm looking at things, if there's a great deal, I ain't going to miss out. Hence why I bought my sparkle pens, but that's another story. Right, so let's talk about the butterfly easel. This card is from our Creator Card range, and it's absolutely beautiful. It creates the most amazing easel card with ease, because the worker elements are all there that you need. From the outside edge, the middle edge, the decorative elements, the stoppers, you've even got the little scoring tool at the bottom. It makes making easel cards incredibly easy. I nearly said easily then. Get that? Little play on words there. But you're getting the beautiful paper pad as well. This paper pad is gorgeous. 6x6, so 180 GSM. Beautiful 24 sheets of this gorgeous colour tone is really, really fabulous. And not only that, we have thrown in a very useful, and when I say very useful, what is the most occasion that we cover when we're doing birthday? When we're doing... Thank you. Exactly. So that's like that when you get someone talks about it halfway through film and tells you ending. But there you go, you get your happy birthday. So an absolute fabulous deal. And I'm surprised, to be fair, Joe, that we've lasted this long with it in. Now, I've taken a piece of black matte cardstock and I folded it in half and chopped it down to size because I want to fit this onto my Gemini Junior plate. I am taking the outer part of the card. This is going to create my base part. So by that, and you could cut this twice if you wanted, and then stick them together and then score them. However, just a clever little design where you hang it over the edge of your cardstock means that that is going to stay in the cardstock. So with that, I'm going to tape it down. So we're going to take one edge down there. We're going to take the other edge down the other side, and then I'm just going to pop a little bit at bottom for good luck, Joe, for good luck. And again, thin metal die, and don't forget you're cutting through 2 pieces of cardstock there. 2 pieces of cardstock, that's 300 GSM, Joe. What does that make it?
600 GSM.
Absolutely 600 GSM this is cutting through. So if you need to add your metal shim, add it. However, it should do that in that one pass. If it hasn't, that's when we'll need to add the metal shim. So we'll have a little peek. Let's turn it around and see if that's cut through. I think, yep, I think it's cut through perfectly here. However, it just needs at the very top. So, and this is what I always say when you're applying pressure to your plates, start off with the least amount of pressure and build it up, rather than going in full pelt. Because, I mean, I'm really surprised at these plates, Joe, but these are actually, look at this. Sarah's been doing a magnificent job. I know she always talks about making banana plates. She's doing really good. I'm really impressed with her at the minute.
I just want to add something on the value here, Debbie. Just so you're aware, I couldn't quite believe it. You're only paying for the easel. The easel is $19.99. Exactly. You buy one, you get 2 free. You also get, so the pad and the die, completely free. Gratis, as I believe they say in España.
Absolutely, it's an incredible deal, Joe. Absolutely beautiful way of making an easel card as well. So now with the where I added the metal shim, it's just cut through there beautifully. I've just got a bit of tape hanging over the edge. However, oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put my little scoring part in. However, not to worry, because we can add that now. So let's just, in fact, tell you what, I'll show you. I'm just trying to take my tape off for a second. In fact, I might just bring in the one that I made earlier because I've got quite a bit of tape on there. Let's just move that to one side for a second. Here we go. Now you can see that's what that looks like when it's pre-cut. When you add this element here on the die, you can see at the bottom, this isn't a die that cuts out. This is a die that creates the score line. So when you want to pop that back on, you could put it at the same time with your outer edge. I prefer to do it separately myself. So just pop that and run that through. And what that does, it creates the score line. So you've now got your easel part card all in one. And then what we need to do is add a front part to add on there. And again, you're going to just die cut, and rather than me go through each and every single one, because I can see time is running away with us, Joe, again, you're going to take the outer part. Again, I've not used any other bits yet. These all bits are still on there. So we're going to take the outer part, and what that's going to do is create the front panel for your easel. Now, a bit difficult to see in black, but you can see where I'm going. If I tip that up, you can see where I'm going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a little bit of glue. Let me grab my tape pen. And I'm just going to pop that on the bottom half of there. Oh, Joe, I've run out again. Every time I come here, I run out of my tape pen.
This is never sabotage, isn't it?
I swear it is. Self-sabotage. Could you have another one in me back there? There we go. Back to where we were. And what we're going to do...
Is that going to keep that stuck then, that tape pen?
Is it going to what, sorry?
It's going to keep it stuck, that tape pen?
Absolutely. It's super strong. Now, do you trust our Leanne? When she says she tested 25 different glue tape pens, she tested 25. And this is a super strong. Let's know one thing about our lovely Anne. I love Leanne to bits. I could watch her till cows come home. She makes me laugh. She's so incredibly talented, but she's a stickler for detail, and she will not bring anything to you or me if it's not 100% Leanne tested. And that means that glue tape pen is absolutely phenomenal. It is super strong, and it holds that with ease. And I only put, what, 3 little bits on there? Absolutely fabulous. So that has created the easel card just using one of the dies. Now what we're going to do is have the fun where we're going to create the pattern. So let's bring this in. Another piece of cardstock, because what I'm going to do this time, Joe, is I'm going to use the next part down, and that's going to create my next section, my next layer. So let's run that through. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to tape it down this time. Not going to tape it down. Let's pop that in. Wait a minute though. I am going rogue. I might regret going rogue, Joe. However, let's just run that through. There we go. Now, Joe, have you got anything you want to be doing while I'm just running these bits through?
Yeah, I just want to let you know about that deal on the Gilding Wax. Very, very busy on there to get all 5 pots of the Gilding Wax that we bring to you. And they last ages as well, which is fantastic. So definitely grab that. It's a 5-piece collection, £45, $65. However, you're not going to spend that, are you? Because you're going to get £4.50 off that, or $6.50 off of that. Because remember, everyone that spends £30 or more, or $30 or more, gets an extra 10%. And that will come off after your Club Inspire discount has come off. So, I'm not going to try and work out what you'd get off of that if you were in the Platinum Club, but you will only see the Platinum prices, so make sure you're always logged into your Club Inspire, to your account on the website, and then you'll see the price that you're going to pay, which is fantastic. Getting very, very busy now on this butterfly easel collection. You love butterflies, don't you? Talking of butterflies, Debbie, what are we going to be, what's happening next week?
I know, it's like they've almost read my mind on what I want to do, because they asked me what would I like to bring for a Wednesday Creative Cravings. I said, is there any chance I can have some butterflies? And you know, it's exactly what they've done. I have got Nature's Garden beautiful butterflies the whole of next Wednesday, Joe, for Creative Cravings. And I can't tell you how super, super excited I am to be bringing that collection to you. Really, really looking forward to it.
And also, we've got those nesting dies on the show as well.
Oh,
I was just having a little look at the lineup today. Those nesting dies, all the scalloped ones, so the ovals, the squares. Really, really busy show we'll be having on that, as we are in this show as well. Don't forget as well, this is just, well, I say this is just the preview. Most of the stuff's gone. I don't know what we're going to do. Sarah is going to be fuming when she gets here this afternoon. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope we don't bump into her in the corridor.
Well, she did say, Joe, she said, go and have a play, Debs, go and have a play, go and warm up for me, have a little play. I don't think she expected what's happened while we've been playing, Joe, while we've been playing. Now, while we've been playing, talking of being playing, while you've been talking, I've been busy. On that second panel, I put my decorative elements down. And again, if I just lift this off, and I put both down at the same time, but the lovely thing about this, with it being a creator card, is that you could use this both ways to create a really nice frame. You just flip it over. But I've used both because there's obviously that beautiful butterfly on there. Now, when you run that through, and you can see using hey, we had this on yesterday, didn't we, Joe? We had it on 5 and 5 on a great deal.
We did.
The die cleaner, absolutely. So when you pop it down, we're talking about how you clean your dies. You pop it into your sponge and you run it across. And hey presto, half of that, well, in fact, all of that's come out of there. And again, do exactly the same. You put your dye into the sponge and you run your brush across. And again, all nice and clean, absolutely fabulous. And then you just get rid of the bits. Oh God, how's Debbie's just done on the floor, not the bin. Missed the bin completely. Uh-oh. Jilly's not watching, she'll not mind. Now, when you've poked all your bits out, and you can add your little extra bits in there as well, I have created that lovely frame. That's what that lovely frame looks like. And I've just added a couple of little gems. Can you see? Absolutely beautiful. So shall we start putting it together, Joe?
Oh, yeah, let's.
Now, with that second layer, that second smaller frame, I die cut 2 pieces of that beautiful pad together at the same time. So I've created 2 layers at the same time, run through, and literally now we're going to pop this as the decoration. So one layer is going to go on the bottom, Joe. So let me just pop on again some of our lovely glue, and let's place that. You can see how sticky that way, then it was sticking to my finger.
Whilst you're just putting that together, Debbie, I need to just give everyone a heads up. Tomorrow, I don't know, you'll love this as well, Debbie. Sparkle inks, Colour Me Happy, and also all of the liquid inks. Myself and Leanne will be here tomorrow morning in the UK, 11 a.m. You can get your free download over on the website and get yourself colouring along with us. And then tomorrow, Debbie,
yes.
Have you heard in the evening what's happening?
I have.
Hunky Dory's back. We're relaunching the Craft House. It used to be once a month. Now it's going to be every week. We're going to bring in all our crafty friends over. I wish I was allowed to tell you who's on the Craft House next week. I'm just not. I don't think I'm allowed to.
You're sharing that information with me afterwards over a cup of coffee?
I'll tell you after the show. Laura, producer Laura, well, Big Boss Laura would tell me if I was allowed to tell you. I don't think I am. So, no, maybe later. So this week, yeah, Hunky Dory will be launching. And also, over the coming weeks, we'll be getting you guys at home to Skype in and video call into us as well. So there it is, the Craft House, coming up tomorrow, brand new show. And don't forget as well, Debbie, Debbie didn't know this yesterday, I know. I mean, her flabber was garsted when I told her. We are now live 7 days a week. We are with you here on Crafters TV. How fabulous is that?
It's amazing, Joe. It's amazing. Honestly, because I'm so busy with going, we're down at Create and Craft, I kind of miss things. I nearly fell off my chair, didn't I, Joe, when you told me?
You were stood up, you still nearly fell off your chair.
I know. Right, so while we've been busy talking, what I've done is I've put together my frame. So you can see now a frame, and the beautiful butterfly wings on this lift up. So if I turn it there, can you see? Do you know what we could do, Joe? We could actually put some beautiful gilding wax over the top. Completely forgot to do it. I completely forgot. However, what I haven't forgotten is that you get that beautiful happy birthday. Look how lovely that looks when it's die cut and popped onto some of that backing paper again. I'm going to use this as my topper, and then I'm going to use some of the two little butterflies that come with the die set. I'm going to use to add as a little bit of decoration as well. So let's pop that down at the bottom. That's going to be my stopper. There we go. So we've got our little stops there. And I think what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of glue. Let's pop a little bit of glue just into there. And let's have his little wings lifted off as well. Just think this is a gorgeous die set. And I cannot believe the price that you're getting with all the extras. And I mean all the extras. Literally a brilliant deal today. A great price with a great off. I mean, that paper pad's beautiful, the lovely die, something that you're going to be able to use time and time again. Now, there we go. Let me just pop that down, stick my butterfly, and let's just show you how beautiful does that look when it's all put together. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's using everything from the kit. Oh, I think my butterfly just fell off. I lost my schmedlin. It fell off. Let me just stick that back down there for a second.
Don't forget with this as well, you're only paying for the die, you get the paper pad, and you get the other smaller die totally free of charge. How amazing is that, Debbie? $19.99, $27.99 if you're in the US as well. Make sure you pop yourself up to £30 or $30. You get an extra 10% off as well. Don't forget about that, as well as getting all these great freebies in the show. I need to give you a recap of some of the stuff. I genuinely don't know what we're going to do before tonight's show. This one here is very limited on this 4-piece 3D embossing folder selection. £11.98 or $19.90 there for that one. Right, loads of other stuff is very busy. All the paper pad, need to give you details of the paper pad, is proving really busy. You guys are loving this. I just think the great thing about this is it's kind of generic. I know we often hear that said in sort of with negative connotation, but the great thing is about this is because it is really usable. You'll be able to use it for lots of different occasions. I love that you've got some planer prints in there as well, and you've got a little bit of everything. I love this here because actually if you want to fussy cut that or get your craft knife involved, you've got a beautiful floral frame for something like a box frame or a piece of home decor. You've got some corners. It really is fantastic that. It's our paper had 54 sheets within there, 180 GSM. It's an 8 by 8 size as well, which is fantastic. Right, we've got all the textured cards on the show. Really popular. Very, very busy on these. You've got 3 different options here. So you've got the pastels, you've got the brights, and you've got the metallics, or is it, or the metals? They're neutrals, sorry, £11.50, $15.50 if you want to go for any of those. 20% saving on those. Next, we've got a massive set of ink pads for you. It is our water reactive ink pads. So many different techniques that you can do with these. They blend seamlessly and beautifully from one colour into another. You can get 18 ink pads here for £70, which is fantastic, or $100. Remember as well, because it's over that $100, everyone will get free shipping and handling on that as well, which is fantastic. We've also got somewhere for you to pop them as well, because you're going to need to. So this is the ink pad storage trays. You'd normally get 6 pieces for $16.99 or $24.95. However, we're going to send you 2 lots. So you need to put one of these in your basket, and we'll send you 2 lots out, which is very generous of us. I think it is. Loads of you, and telling me that versatile sounds better than generic. I have to agree with you, Anne. I really do. Hannah's saying hi. That is a showstopper, Debbie. I wish you could see what's going on. Poor old Debbie over there. She's scuttling around, aren't you, Debbie? We were just about to show you something, and now we're like, oh no, we think it might sell out. We're going to have to go something else. It's scrambling. I mean, I've only got, how many bits? I've got 2, 4. I've got 7 items left on my table. I do not know what we're going to do during that later show. That's your storage. Busy on that. We were about to demonstrate this, and it has sold out. It is our 6-piece collection of the embossing folders. 6 embossing folders, $29.97. Is there any reason this sold out? Absolutely. It is in a sensational value for money there. It's a half price. It was a half price deal. My box is overflowing today, the sellout box. There's so many sellouts in there. So we've decided we'd go Christmas instead. So do you want to show us the Christmas one? Well, you've got no choice, Debbie. The other one's sold out. Is that right? 3 embossing folders for $6.99.
Absolutely. But do you know when you have your head in your hands? I got such a lovely demo planned with those 6 embossing folders, and yet again you've bet me to it. I haven't had time to show you how fabulous they were. However, these are equally as fabulous. I just need to delve down in my box for a second because I had got the wrong ones out. I cannot believe you savvy shoppers are one step ahead of us. Now I'm going to show you some beautiful samples before I run through. I hadn't got a demo planned with these because I thought they would be the first ones to go, Joe, with that incredible price. Look at that price, $6.99 for 3 6x6 3D embossing folders.
You buy one,
you get 2 free. 2 free. I just think that's amazing. It really is. Now let's show you some of these fabulous samples. I'm going to try and show you as many because I want to show you just how exquisite they are. Think about the things that you have in your collection, like your inks. If you've not got ink pads, we've got a fabulous deal on ink pads. Think about your sparkle pens. We've got a fabulous deal on those. Wait a minute, have those sparkle pens gone, Joe? Did you say those spot? Oh, well, there's plenty more. But however, look, honest to goodness, I can't believe this show today. I thought it was going to be nice, easy. Let's just do a nice few little simple techniques. Can't believe how crazy it's gone. Look how gorgeous that is with 2 ink colours and a little bit of red. How fabulous does that look? Christmas candles at their finest. Look at that beautiful wreath. Now, that's the embossing folder. but has been fussy cut out. And then the little features on there have been fussy cut out as well. I just think it's incredible what you can do with embossing folders. Oh, look how sensational that one looks, with inks in the background and gilding wax. Look at that, that looks fantastic. Keeping it nice and simple, that poinsettia wreath there again. Using nesting dies, but then look at that, the gilding wax just on some plain black cardstock. And how fabulous does that look with the easel? Bearing in mind that easel card with the butterfly, Joe, doesn't have to be used just with the butterfly. Just saying, you could use the frame to... What's that one doing in there? That don't need to be in there. That's the wrong one there. That's what we're looking for, the beautiful bow. Look at that on some red cardstock with that gold gilding wax. How sensational that actually looks. It looks incredible, and these really are beautiful. Another lovely one that you can do it on is some vellum. I can't wait for that masterclass with the 3D embossing folders, the Christmas ones, because I'm going to show you what you can do with lots of different materials on how you can use embossing folders, lots of different techniques. So make sure you tune in. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple for this one. I'm using some beautiful mirror card that we have on our collection. Our lovely silver mirror. Oh, that's a proper mirror. Look at that. I can see every feature. Whoa, look back. Do you know those funny mirrors that you go in, Joe, at pleasure beaches and things like that? That's what that looked like then. No, she's saying never look down into mirror card, Joe. Never look down.
Oh, from like right up here.
Exactly.
All the way
Did you see me little faux pas then, Joe?
What?
I tried to run my 3D embossing folder with 2 cutting plates.
Oh no.
As my granddaughter would go, no. no. Waiting for it to say no, Nan. Can't wait to see her today. But 3D embossing folders, there is your plate combination. So Debbie, stop talking and concentrate. So there we go, cutting plate. Folder with the material in the middle. Sandwiched in between that will go the magnetic shim and the, as our Sarah calls it, frosty plate, which is the plastic shim. And you run that through. That's
also,
your
Debbie,
3D embossing
don't forget, remember, a week on Monday, you and I will be here with that with our embossing masterclass. So you'll be able to use all of these with those techniques as well. And it's a Christmas themed one as well, isn't it?
It is a Christmas themed one.
I wonder if the deals will be this good.
I don't know, Joe. I hope they have. But look, can you see that beautiful detail of that embossing? Look how incredible that looks. And that's just on silver mirror card. Pop that onto some black cardstock, fussy cut around if you want, add it onto a feature. You're going to be able to really create some beautiful things. 3D embossing folders are outstanding anyway. Extra depth, extra sculpture, extra dimension really do bring a folder to life, because you've got that 3D-ness around it. Just fabulous. I want to show you that bow one. I love this bow. I've got a nice bit of red on this one. Let's pop that one through. Again, same combination, sandwiched in between magnetic shim and the frosty plate. We'll run that through there. How are we doing for time, Joe?
Oh, we've got 3 minutes left on the entire show, though, Debbie.
Oh, right. might make that my last
for the
one
whole
then.
thing.
I thought I'd got 3 minutes left to demonstrate with. However,
You only had 3 minutes
worry.
at the start.
I literally am the warm-up act for our gorgeous Sarah, who I don't know, in all honesty, is what's going to do tonight. I think there's going to have to be some phone calls made. But literally, I think we're going to have to rethink the show tonight. I think, Joe, you're going to have a little word with the boss. What do you think?
I mean, I'm not looking forward to going over there and telling me what the situation is. I'm going to blame you fully, Debbie. I hope you appreciate that, because you won't be there to defend yourself. And I'm that guy. I'm sorry. If it means it gets me off the hook. But you guys have really cleaned us out. You've taken advantage of all of these great deals. I mean, we're going to have to try and work really hard to see if we can get a couple of extra bits sorted for tonight. But I mean, no promises. I tried to get more mystery bags earlier. It was an absolute no. They said, well, Joe, you can't have a warehouse sale, a US one and a UK one, and then sell all these mystery bags. We can't just magic these mystery bags up from thin air. Where do you think they all come from? So you do have to grab them whilst we have them. Right, I want to just give you a whiz through some of the bits that we still have. The cut and emboss folders along with the ink pads, really busy on these. You're buying the cut and emboss folders. We're giving you the 3 pigment ink pads completely free of charge. So an amazing deal there on that. $25.98 or $33.90. The magazines, you buy one, you get two free. You pay for Crafters Inspiration, we give you 2 lots of So Inspired. You got £50 worth of crafty goodies in Crafters Inspiration and £30 worth of crafty goodies in each one of those So Inspired. So you've got over £100 worth of crafty goodness for $9.99 or $19.95. We've got the Finesse Ink Pad Essentials collection. Well, these are wonderful for stamping out images that you're going to colour. This has got you covered with all of our colouring mediums when you own this ink pad collection. £25 or $36 for that one. And then finally, the storage trays as well, very busy on those as they always are. And $16.99 gets you everything you see there in that picture. So they're great. You can connect them sideways and all sorts of different ways. Loads of you talking about looking forward to that class. Robin is saying she can't wait for that. Kerry's saying how she's obsessed with the folders. Leona's saying, is it 4 p.m? Yeah, 4 p.m. tonight for the next episode, the next install. Well, I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of tap dancing at this rate, I think. But yeah, myself and Sarah will be here 4 p.m. In the UK, 11 a.m. if you are over on the East Coast. That is 8 a.m. if you're on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm getting there. Debbie, it was an absolute pleasure. Debbie, you've got a long weekend off. What are you going to be getting up to?
Know,
what a rarity.
Do you know what? It's not very often that I get 4 days off, but I have got 4 days off and I am going to prep a bit later on for next week's shows. But that's at the end of the weekend because I've got my lovely granddaughter. It's a Sapphire, is 2. I can't believe she's 2 on Saturday. So they live with me. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to have lots of nan cuddles and I'm going to enjoy her birthday. And I can't wait to see her little face on Saturday because I think she's going to be thrilled with what we've got for her. But I will be back next week. I have got a great show lined up on Wednesday, Joe. I'm really excited about the beautiful butterfly collection. So yes, I will be back. Thank you for having me. I've really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a pleasure, Debbie. Always fun to have you here with us. Debbie will be back with us next. Have we got the Wednesday-Thursday double act again?
We have
next
again.
week?
We're going to be a double act again.
Wednesday night, with Debbie will be getting all of her schmetterlings out for us, showing her butterfly collection, and then we'll be back for the Cartload Preview. And then, there's so much, Debbie. I'm so excited. We've got that embossing masterclass a week on Monday. Right, I'm going to have a sit down in a darkened room and try and beg for some more deals for later. I just can't see it happening, to be honest. And I'll see you back here with Sarah in about 3 hours' time. Take care. Thanks, Debbie. Bye.